Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she said it, and I said, a victim of bullying by me, Alex, and Jonathan. And she went, your words, but yes. And I said, shut the fuck up, Harper.
She didn't text
What are you
me.
doing to my poor Harper?
She didn't text me. She must have been scared of the conversation, like someone else I know.
Damn. The rest of the interview have no idea. Fuck. I can't even talk. And I said fuck already.
Well, we're no longer rated PG-13.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. But Harper sent me this without comment, and I never responded to it, which was examining bullying and abusive conduct. And then just followed it with, I am learning a lot of things, and I completely disregarded her.
I'm going to text her right now and be like, wow, I didn't get the bullying text.
Bully her about it.
Have I not bullied you enough?
Oh, that's what you should say. Have I not bullied you enough? That's and good. Then say noted.
And if you'd like some of us to personally bully you.
No, they'd be into it.
No, if you pay me, I need money so bad. Please. If you pay me, I will bully you. It comes so naturally to me. Oh my God. Hilarious. Oh, no, it's not for the public.
Yeah. We're on the internet.
Why'd you say it?
Very wide
because broadcast. I said it wrong before.
Did you?
Oh, she said interview.
I did.
Oh, that time.
I didn't realize what the word that you didn't say incorrectly, like what you didn't say correctly was until just
I thought you were talking about the chat.
Frankly, I thought she was trying to say interview because normally she just throws it out there.
Usually I talk right. Yeah.
Did not say that. I don't think I've ever said that, actually.
Also, for those of you who last saw me, I'm no longer in my shipping container.
Where are you?
I'm in Harlem now.
Who at?
I'm currently living. So my friend Travis, who I used to work with when I lived here the last time, is now he's in West Virginia, and so his room was available, and so I'm living. I took over his room.
Oh, that's
his
great.
stuff is in here, which is nice. So it was like it's furnished and it's a cute aesthetic, and I'm living with his friend Molly.
That's perfect.
She's very lovely. She's super sweet. She's a nanny and like super chill.
Yay,
Molly. Yeah, we love new friends. That's also, great. Before we start, I do have a very funny, like New York story, like theater of the living story. I've not told any of you. So, last night was my second night here. My first night was like sheer bliss. Like I got all my stuff packed. Calm down, Alex. You have 2 suitcases and dreams. So I packed 2 suitcases,
God,
which were never
to be from Annie,
which were also never. Which were never unpacked. They were always being opened every day, and I was putting things back in them. So I got here, promptly passed out. And then last night, I was like, I'm going to go to bed early because we had stumble-throughs today, and we were working on the show's got magic, Jeff, so I'll talk to you about those tricks later.
Nice.
And I went to bed early, and I was awoken at like 2:40 in the morning by someone aggressively going like down the stairs of the building and out the front door. And I'm on the 2nd floor. I didn't think anything of it. I went back to bed. And at 3 o'clock, I was awoken by Central Harlem's reenactment and reinterpretation of the Romeo and Juliet balcony scene, for which a man showed up and just kept screaming, "Mary, throw down the key! Mary, throw down the key!" And she kept going, "No." And he was like, "Are you for serious?" And I'm going to just quote the words. It was, "Are you for serious?" He's like, "I never yelled at you. I did not hit you. I just left because I got mad and I walked around the block. And now you're doing this? The things I do for you." He goes, "It's 55 minutes till the next train comes or 45 for an Uber, which I can't afford. So throw down the key." She was going, "That's your fault. You figure it out." And he was like, "Mary." And he was like doing like some like Meisner repetition. He was like, "Mary, Mary, 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 you're not listening." And this went on from 3 a.m. until 3:30. And for about 5 minutes, I was pissed. But for the other 25, I was seated. I was in bed. I was like, you can't see, but like that mirror right there because I don't have curtains right now. That mirror like is blocking like me like laying in bed being seen. So I was like peered over it like this, just watching. He was like trying to call her on the door thing, and like I could hear it ring, and he'd be like, pick up your phone, I know you can hear me. And like he was shouting, and she was like, go to your mama's, and she's like, she's at work. And then Mary's like, go to your sister's, and she's like, I gotta be here in 2.5 hours and like just shouting, and so many different tactics, but Mary was not budging.
Wow.
And finally, that's what I said, we stand Mary in this apartment. And it was 3:30. We've been going on for 30 minutes, and now he's on the phone with someone, and he is starting to cry. And I don't think it's like, but here's the thing, I don't think it's like a cry of sadness. I think it's like when you get to that apex of mad that the only thing you can do next is cry. Like, because he kept repeating the same thing. And I looked up because I was like, oh man, crying at 3:30, much better. So I like leaned over the mirror, and then as soon as I did, I just see this orange lanyard with a key go, and Mary caved. And then I shouted, Mary, like really loudly because I was so invested. And then I ducked down because I was like, crap, there's no curtains. I'm the only person like this close to the window. And then I heard him come in, and I heard him come up the steps, because the way my apartment that I'm in, there's like a front door, and then my room has another entrance door to the hallway. So I hear everyone. And he went up to, I think she's on the 3rd, maybe the 4th, got all the way up there. The door opened, and they went right back at it. And he was like, how? And like slammed the door, and they yelled for 5 minutes, and it's been quiet ever since.
Dead. Someone's dead.
No, Mary killed him.
But this is the other thing too. I had to pick up on some lingo really quickly, because he kept saying, you're ODing. You're ODing. And I was going, but Mary was very coherent and responsive. And I was like, ODing. Mary is not ODing. What does OD mean? Oh, you're being overly dramatic, or you're being like, you know, like something like, it was like, that was the context.
Overdoing it?
You're overdoing it. You are ODing. You are overdoing it. Like that was the context, because I sat there first. I was like, do I call it? And I was like, no, I can hear Mary, and she's very much with it. She's not ODing. It was so interesting. So I hope they come back and do another scene later, maybe from Twelfth Night or Midsummer would be great.
I hope they do another scene later.
Honestly, I'd love to see more from this play.
Yeah.
I know. Like, could you imagine him and her doing like, do you bite your thumb at me? Like,
I agree with Brianna. I think you need to befriend Mary.
Well, I want to leave
yourself into the show.
I do want to leave her a note on the door and being like, I heard what happened. I was on your side. Like, Mary.
I thought we're just gonna leave it at I heard what happened, and I'm like, that's the start of every Mary Higgins Clark book.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to blackmail her. It's not Desperate Housewives. I know what you did. I'm going to tell, and like leave it on a door somewhere.
Cut it out of a magazine. Like,
that's so fun.
That's great fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know.
But if it happens again, I will hit record.
You know, they probably made out something nasty.
Oh yeah.
Well, he just kept saying that he needed to lie down and go to work, because he was like, it's 55 minutes.
Well, he went to work.
It was 55 minutes for the train at 3 a.m. It was only 25 minutes away by the time he finally got into the apartment. And then like, and 45 for, and the way he said Uber was really great. He's like, and it's 45 for an Uber. And it was just like, And I was like, that's so fun. I've never been to Uvu Javer.
Has never been to Uvu Javer.
The note can just say Team Mary.
I'm not since my Catholicism years have I said I'm a Mary stan.
You know what I stan?
Opening credits.
The IT crowd.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology. That's us. We are Improv Technology. My name is Jeff Wolfell. I am your host, and today I am joined by 4 of my favorite people on the planet that I just so happen to get to do improv with on a pretty darn regular basis. So we'll start off. Thinks spring cleaning is when she washes her slinky. It's Haley Carlson.
Is that
what is the slinky? Is
it spring cleaning?
No, I know, but what is her slinky?
It's a real slinky, but she uses it as a dildo.
I just love that. I'm telling you, if someone messaged me and was like, "Yo, I gotta stay home. I gotta clean my slinky," I would be like, "You know what? Use protection."
That's a booty hole.
That's a booty hole.
These intros are puns, goddammit.
That was a good one.
That was a good
That
one.
was very
Jeff. That was a good
Thank
one.
you. Thank
My
you.
slinky,
Thank you.
my slinky is clenched right now. I'm nervous.
He can't buy any flowers this year because he hasn't bought any.
Now that's cute.
It's Jonathan Handley.
It is cute.
Thank God. I don't have any flowers and I've got a dirty slinky. Like what?
You're 2 for 2 for springtime blues. Next up, buried money in her flower bed to make the soil rich. It's Alexis Amarante.
Thank God,
She
no
also a
money.
little
That
sexy.
actually is some like witchy shit that I would do. So.
Mhm.
But you don't
And
got
we'll all, what is it? The money tree song, Jonathan, from the silver money tree. Don't leave me hanging, bitch. I bought you the
Yeah,
sheet.
I know what you're doing, but I'm not singing it.
That is a hate crime.
It's gay on gay. It cancels out.
Grr. Just because he knows show tunes don't mean he is what he think he is. That's all me.
You're right. You're right.
This preview of Tea Time has been brought to you by.
That TikTok you sent.
She has type 1 diabetes. Sorry for those struggling. I'll be struggling soon. No, honey, that's
Girl,
type
that's
2.
type 2 diabetes, and you earned
Earned
it.
All
What
right,
is
and finally,
happening?
I'll be honest.
Sorry.
This one was I struggled with this one. Cloudy with a chance of golden showers. It's Alex Stompoli.
You know what, though? I genuinely, when you said you struggle with this, I thought I was just going to say pansy. Like, I really thought you were going to be like, I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
This comes up and it's just the word faggot.
No, you know I only use that word when talking about you, Jonathan.
Jesus Christ.
It's pronounced Zagat.
Not the gap in a French accent.
No, the Zagat guy, the restaurant.
Oh,
book.
it's the gap.
I want to play a game.
All right, we're going to do some improv for you. What that means that everything from this point forward, we are making up off the top of our heads and pulling out of the bottom of our buttholes.
Because it was so carefully scripted up until now.
I know. But we're doing this with suggestions that we get from the audience. And if you like what you see, then we have a Venmo at the IT Crowd. If you are able to, we would appreciate anything you're able to send to us. I'd like to at least be able to make $25 tonight so I can go see Josh Kahn do stand-up tomorrow before an improvised sitcom.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the ticket price. So help me go see my friend.
Aw.
And fund all of them to come see me at the 20-sided tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
We
saying
got time
Haley,
for that. Though.
your boyfriend is bullying me.
And give me money because I'm so.
that's not my responsibility.
Okay, I just wanted you
Oh,
to
the
be
bullying?
of what's
What's he
happening in
doing?
your own home.
Is he in the bathtub? He's vulnerable.
I don't think he is. I don't hear any
It's
gushing.
10 p.m. Do you know where your Josh Kahn
Matter,
is?
he's vulnerable either way.
He's getting stronger.
All right. Let's start off with the game. We're going to start off with 1, 2, 3 serious.
Serious.
This is a game where they have to do a scene, but they can't laugh or crack a smile, really. If they do either of those things, they're out. Next person goes in. I will be the judge of their folly. So we'll start with Jonathan and Alexis. Haley and Alex will go away for a little bit. And to get you two started, your suggestion comes from Faith McDowell. You are at a dog grooming competition.
Oh.
And action. An auspicious start.
Mm.
Mm.
1, 2, 3.
Serious.
Yes.
Beverly.
Marcel.
Jonathan is out already.
No, I know you're gonna use a douchey accent because you're making that face. I already see it. 1,
2,
3.
Three.
Serious.
Serious. Beverly.
Miranda.
My dog is ugly, and you've done it.
Well, you know that they say that dogs look like their owners.
Are you saying I look bald except for the hair around my nipples? Because that's what you did to my dog, Zagat.
Oh, Alexis is out. Got with the Zagat.
Beverly.
Miranda.
You
Good
got
to
a 1,
see
2,
you.
3 serious.
1,
2.
2, 3. Serious.
Serious.
Regina.
Miranda.
And you, Grimace.
Don't speak to them.
Sorry, Grimace. I'll get to you later.
This is between
I'm-
us and the Salam.
I have a complaint against your employee.
I hear it's about how ugly you and your dog are.
She made my dog bald except for the hair around her 6 little nipples.
And the problem being?
Interesting point. It's not the picture that I submitted in my portfolio.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. What picture did you submit? Can you show it to me? Or describe it? Oh, I see.
Ben Franklin.
Alex is out.
1,
1, 2.
2, 3. Serious.
Ben Franklin.
Good to see you, old chap.
So fast.
I hate this game. Ugh.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Serious.
Yes. You think you're going to bring a Shih Tzu into my salon and that I'm not going to give it the Abe Lincoln treatment? You say Ben Franklin?
This Shih Tzu's my son.
I thought that we had previously established that you look very similar, too similar, in fact, to just have adopted this dog, but I believe that you may have birthed it yourself.
Fine, I'll tell you. This dog came right out my hole.
Which
Straight
hole?
out in the hole.
Which one?
You'll never guess.
Oh, Haley is out. Haley got herself.
Hi, and oh, sorry, damn it.
Ooh.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Serious.
Serious. Hi, and we're back to Weird Stories. Now, I'm speaking with Beverly, is it?
Mm-hmm. It is.
We have been made aware, Beverly, that you have uncovered that a Shih Tzu came out of a woman's hole.
I did. An uncover is an interesting word for that, you know, because which hole, where's the hole? Uncover is a sort of intimate term for discovery, you know.
Yeah, and you work at a dog parlor.
You could call it that. Yeah.
I mean, well, what would you call it, Beverly?
No, dog parlor is fine. And if you don't know the term, you're not in, you know.
Oh, so now it's an elite club of 6 weird, hairy nippled dogs birthed by women.
Yeah, so it's just me and that lady.
And that's the game. We'll end it right there. Well done.
It's just me and that.
Haley, you knew what I was doing when I said Ben Franklin. I was continuing the scene, and you had the gumption, the gall, and dare I say the nerve to hit me with the "How goes it, old chap?"
Well,
I honestly thought you were calling me Ben Franklin.
Well, I was continuing the scene.
I thought, ooh, fun twist. I was delighted with the direction it took.
He was excited to play Ben Franklin.
Look, this dog was was giving me strong Gareth the pet rock vibes
Yeah,
coming out
Garrett.
of Haley Foles.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking about Garrett. Let's see what happens if I turn on my light. Don't look behind me.
where are we supposed to? You're not in the foreground. There is nothing but behind you.
You should have closed your eyes.
The thought was so fast. I wonder what it look like if I turn a light on. Don't look behind me. Stood, and I was about ready to like dead body.
And then when I got it, did you see me almost fall? My hip cramped, and I went,
No.
When? Now?
yeah, just when I was off screen, I guess.
Why? We couldn't have seen it, Haley.
Because your eyes
We were too
closed.
busy looking behind you.
No, I said no.
What curse do we like inherit if we look? It's like the
Stressed
like
out.
truth or dare curse. Like, don't look behind me.
It's
We'll
like
find
the
out in
It
a couple
Follows
years.
monster, the STD
Mhm.
allegory.
No one heard Haley say you'll find out in a couple of years.
Oh
Thanks
no!
so much, Faith
I
McDowell.
How
Faith
old of
McDowell
you
said
to
we're
assume
amazing.
I've got a couple years?
You just got that thing fixed. It's like what's the warranty? Like 2 years or 10,000 miles, whichever happens first.
They'll just have to check my dipstick.
You got a dipstick. Haley's got a slinky. No one just call their genitals what they're supposed to be anymore.
Oh man! Speaking of calling things what they should be,
What?
let's do a press conference.
Yes.
So for this game, Alex is going to be holding a press conference. So Alex is going to go away while we talk about him, figure out who he is, what he's done, and we're going to have to
Ben
get him to guess those
Franklin!
things.
Can't yell suggestions. First off. Second, Alex was still here.
That's how we do in Chicago.
That's my necklace.
No, that's my necklace.
Nice one.
No, actually, that's my necklace.
Nice.
No, this one's your necklace.
Oh yeah.
It's got some skulls.
I like it.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Now this necklace here, this is beautiful. It's a plated gold necklace. You'll see it has little skulls on it. This one has ears. This one is a great value. This one is only $32.99 if you buy 14. And they're great for Easter and that's it.
Who took her out?
I did.
Nice.
All right, so Alex, the thing that he has to guess.
Okay.
Alex is Robin Hood, who
Mm.
has convinced all of the merry men to become an improv team.
Good call, honestly.
Yeah.
I think they have what it takes.
So they've given up robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, and
Yep.
instead are an improv team.
I was already thinking about Opposite of Your Name magazine. What's happening? What's he do? What'd he do?
What's
Robin
he do?
Hood convinced the merry men to become an improv team.
Hilarious.
And that suggestion came to us courtesy of Faith McDowell. Thank you, Faith.
Thanks, Faith McDowell.
Make this one so stupid.
All right, so it's Robin Hood. Okay, they're improv team. Great.
All right. Are
Great.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what I'm going to say.
Whoa, here he comes.
Thank you all so much for making time in your busy schedules to be here today. I am thrilled to finally answer some, I'm sure, lingering questions with everything that's gone on. And whenever you are ready, I am. So please ask away. Ask away.
Hi.
Yes, Ben Franklin.
Oh, very funny. It's Maid Marian from I Thought We Were Something magazine. I guess you're just too busy to call with your little venture with your boys, huh?
Listen, I am not here to discuss our separation.
Mm.
I have to rob from the rich and give to the needy. That's what Robin Hood is all about. And
Let me just
we
say, my
can-
needs were not fulfilled. So
Well, you are inherently wealthy, so you're fine.
true.
Like, I don't know what you want from me. Yes, you. Two up. Yes, miss.
Yeah. Hi. Given suburban neighborhood, Opposite of Your Name magazine. I was just curious, what if the answer is no but?
Mm. Mm.
Then-
Advanced question.
Then no buts ever.
No but.
No
Hmm.
but. No but. If that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be.
Mhm.
I'm malleable. Life is ever changing. You learn and you grow, and when you acknowledge that you're learning and growing, you can atone for past indiscretions. Yes, Marion.
Are they gonna keep their name as it is, or are they gonna go for something a bit more, in that scene, sort of like pineapple cum or whatever,
Mm, that, mm.
or like,
the merry men and I have talked about it, and we have thought, why not lean a little bit more into the fruitiness of it all? But we don't want to bring slurs into the environment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
because that's an environment that shouldn't have slurs. Yeah.
That's for us and that's our decision to make.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm
thank you.
agreeing. That's just the way I talk.
Yeah, well, it's a little check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Is that a threat?
No, just a casual observation. Yes, you, sir.
Yes, hi, Jim from Theater Mania. I was just curious. Would you say the group specializes more in short form or long form? Maybe musical?
More short form, really.
Oh,
More
I've
short
heard that
form,
about some
and
things.
we've tried musical, but it's been a lot of Zoom rehearsals, and we haven't really been able to figure out the music aspect of it, as we have decided to start this new improv troupe, I and My Merry Men. Oh yes, Marion.
Was it hard
One more jab.
Was it hard to get them on board? Because I know you really spearheaded the whole thing.
Yeah, like convince.
Were you going to say I, Robin Hood, have convinced the Merry Men to start an improv troupe?
How did you get it?
Well, a reporter had a stroke mid-sentence, and I felt their spirit soar into me.
Yeah. It's hard-hitting news.
Oh, listen! If you listen, you can still hear that reporter.
I was just so ready to say, was it hard to convince them because it's no longer stealing from the rich, it's stealing from the
Well, there's nothing we love more than trying to convince our friends to come to a totally free improv show with a 2-drink minimum.
What is this, 54 below?
Hey, we didn't have to con any of you. You knew that we'd ask you to Venmo us at the IT Crowd.
Ooh, now that was a segue, Joe.
Thank you. I've been working real hard on them.
not
That was good.
not Segue in a French accent.
Segue.
What, Jonathan?
I thought he was gonna dance.
Dance, Jonathan.
Jonathan, dance. All right, what's our next game? Dance.
I haven't forgotten, Josh. I know I need to send you $100.
Oh, when he got turned off.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then he said forget about it.
Yeah, because
No, that's true.
I did something to turn them on.
Oh.
That's just you as a voice. I did something.
Listen, it's a rarity. I got to take the wins where I can get them.
That's true. We'll celebrate this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Harlem
gonna
Hottie 93.
I'm going to eat this fucking cookie.
That is the strangest thing to hear a disembodied voice say.
It's Taylor Chip.
Whoa, what's Taylor Chip?
It's a really good cookie place that Jonathan took me to when we sold my van.
What?
Show me again.
Where is it?
It's on Mannheim Pike.
Is Taylor Chip like Taylor Ham?
Mm-mm.
It's cookies.
You know where the
Okay.
Chili's and the KFC are close to the mall? It's in that complex.
I go to the mall every day.
I was in a band once.
I do that.
Yes.
Wait, Haley, did you know that there's a place that sells Levan cookies in Chicago? Like New York Levan cookies?
Oh, yeah.
Jonathan, you have a fan.
Aw.
Cass.
That's my mom.
Aw.
She posted a picture of me and her for International Women's Day. It was really cute.
I know.
Cute.
I
They
called
do ask
Alex.
about you all the time.
That's because I'm their favorite kid. Just like you're my parents' favorite kid. Actually, really, all of you rank above me. What's the
My
next?
parents have a passing interest.
No,
Don't worry about it, Josh.
your mom loves me.
She does.
Sure, she didn't hear anything.
Levant.
Levine.
Oh
I
no.
want to play a game.
Is this a Chicagoan thing where they yell at you for pronouncing a word?
How
I
do you say
guess.
it wrong? How do you
It's
say
not.
it?
I say Levain, but maybe it's Levant.
Levant.
That actually
Oh,
should be said in
it's
a French
Levan in a French accent.
Okay, Alexa, as the French connoisseur here,
That's true.
E?
He
Yeah,
even said
what-
connoisseur in a French accent.
How's it spelled?
Oh, it's an NYC
Levain.
thing.
It's Levin.
We're going to Levain.
Anyway, what does pot de creme mean?
The
Pot of
Pope, if
cream?
he's in a bowl.
Does it mean pot of cream?
Bowl of cream.
Okay, thank you. Because so in the farm to table, the dessert is a pot de creme with like a peep on top of it. Because fun fact, they make peeps in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a
Um,
factory that
It's
we
a
can
cursed
visit?
place.
well, I don't know. They just bring them to me.
I want to see him get extruded.
But the chef the other day was talking about like you eat it with like dried cookies and stuff because that's what pot de creme means, like cookies and cream. And I was like, I don't know much French, but I don't think that's what that means. So I just wanted to double check before I gave him shit tomorrow.
Let me check myself. Aw. Damn, Alex.
What?
Next game, we're
Ooh,
going to play
Dave
the
Watson.
Vantage Point. So this is a game where they're going to assume characters and answer your questions. Now, we had a total of 5 responses to our suggestion post this week,
Wow.
which means all 5 people's questions made it into the show. So here's what we're going to be. Let's see here. Jonathan, your character is a classless mall Santa.
Classless mouse.
That suggestion came to us from Charlie Schonecker. Thank you, Charlie. Haley, your suggestion comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin. You are a middle school chorus teacher. Classic. Now, Alex, your suggestion came from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki. You are a nefarious Muppet.
Why are you just giving all of us who we actually are as people?
But don't say that too, because Alexis, yours also comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin. You are a narcoleptic Jeff Foxworthy.
I'm gonna have to Google Jeff Foxworthy.
All right, so they're going to assume those characters, and then when they come in, they're going to be a panel hosting, kind of a round table answering your burning questions. So I will act as kind of the moderator. Just going to give them a little bit of time to get ready, get themselves set. But I want to thank everyone that responded to our suggestion post this week. Look, I know sometimes it is difficult to do during the week. I try to get it up early in the week, but sometimes I forget, and so it goes up on a Tuesday in the middle of the day. But everyone that was able to do it, I super appreciate it. So well done. Now they're going to come back in, and we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Hello, welcome all. Thank you for being at our round table. I just want to open up the floor first for you all to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, the name's Nick, alias Saint. I've been professional Santan for about 3 months, and I've done everything from Lebanon to Lancaster. I've been in every park, the one mall in Lebanon, and I'm just happy to have work in the off season. It's really dry for us Santas right now. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go get a brewski out there.
Thanks, Nick. Let's meet our next panelist.
Hello, I'm Claire Boobies. Don't laugh. In art, we have to respect all names. Don't laugh. Listen, students. It's not funny. It's my name, and it's not spelled how you'd think.
How is it spelled?
Boobis.
That's how I spell it. That's how I spell it.
You didn't think.
Listen, doesn't matter how they're spelled, just matters how they look.
Please. You can call me Mrs. Boobies.
I'll call you boobies, all right?
Please. That's my ex-husband. Please. Nick, not now. Claire? I'm so glad I could take time out of my busy schedule to help ingratiate you with the joy of music. At the spring concert, we'll be singing a Billy Joel repast. There will be snacks, and we sing We Didn't Start the Fire 3 times.
You like Billy Joel?
You're my ex-husband. You know that.
Thank you, Claire.
I
Thank
didn't
you,
sound the
Claire.
best.
Let's meet our next panelist.
Oh,
Yes, the stock.
sock! How dare you? I am a hoodie sleeve at best, and you will address me as Hermit the Toad.
Mm. Do you have more to say, or?
Oh, I gotta follow boobies? I'm just
Most of us do.
basically I'm just the dark shadow of a more famous Muppet looking to take his limelight, and I have to follow Clear Boobies and her ex-husband.
Claire, please.
Clear Hey, Miss Tits, how you doing?
I would never let anyone speak to me that way, especially my students.
Is that true, Bald Santa?
Well,
Listen, I've called her worse than that.
that's
what I
true, but I
thought.
sometimes liked it.
No.
All
It's
right,
time
and
to
our
ask the
final
questions.
panelist.
Thanks for having me, Jeff. Do you know if I have a Southern accent? Because I was not able to Google that in time.
You
I
do.
All right, that's great. Jeff, my name is Jeff Foxworthy. I'm so happy to be here. I just love being on panels like this. I've actually met these three before. They've all been on my other show.
Jeff
You smarter than-
Foxworthy?
Are
Jeff,
you
good
smarter
to
than
see you. It's
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I know. And I'll
You're a good
tell
fan.
you, there was that one time because I had these two when they were together when they were married.
Mm.
And
Oh, Jeffrey.
All right, good to have you, Jeff. Good to have you as always. Well, we have some questions from our studio audience that they would like your thoughts and input on. So we will start off with this one from Debbie. Debbie asks, how do I
Debbie.
break into the international community of elite party guests? So Debbie wants to know how to become an elite party guest. We'll start with Nick. Why don't you give Debbie some thoughts?
All right, Deb. Now I'll admit I'm not necessarily, an elite party guest. But
Oh,
I'm
you
a-
admitted now. Sorry,
Are you done?
I'm done.
Thank you. But I am a fun party guest, and I find myself invited into all kinds of shindigs.
Mhm.
And so what I tell you is, one way to make sure you're invited. Now, it is sort of, feast and famine. Because you got about a couple months of feast and then the rest of it's famine. But if you take up Santa and it'll listen, I mean, you got the whole like snotty kid sitting on your lap thing, and that's, you can't drink on the job, but yeah. it's-
Never stopped you.
Listen, I earned my time. All right. I did my year. All right. Listen, it's a hard life. I had to live with you, so I had to drink. You're not even
Why
free.
don't
You're from
we hear
Schenectady.
Why don't we hear Claire's thoughts on the topic of becoming a member of the international party guest community?
Listen here. If you were ever invited to a party, it's because Claire Boobies was invited to the party.
Yeah, so they can laugh at you and your fake French
Where do
accent.
you think I got my last name from, Mr. Boobies? But you were a coward and you changed it. Some of us stood in our booby power. I was proud to be a Boobies.
It's the only boobies you got.
How dare you? You said you'd never bring that up.
Yeah,
How
you said
dare
never
you.
leave me.
Listen, I've made many mistakes and you're my biggest one.
Yeah, you're damn right about that.
That's not what I meant.
You know what, Hermit? Why don't you tell us your thoughts on becoming a member of the international community of elite party guests?
So I think I've cracked it. Being a Muppet and seeing the more successful Muppets make it, the key to getting and I'll answer the question and not just have an existential crisis with my ex, is to simply shove your hand up someone's ass. That'll get you almost in almost anywhere. That's what gets you invited places. What Boobies, why are you glaring? Why are you shaking your head?
Which Boobies?
No, listen, we used to be exes and you don't hear us talk about it.
Yeah, me and the Fox go way back.
Mm-hmm.
You got nice hands, Fox.
Thank you.
Especially when you'd fall asleep. I just have to sit there and wait.
You hear that, Claire?
Listen,
Jeff, what?
I don't have.
Oh,
that's,
no. Oh,
that's what I love.
Yes,
That's what I love.
Welcome
tried.
back. Why are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Yeah, ask me
Oh, yeah.
questions.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Yeah, Fox.
That's getting precarious.
All right, Mr. Foxworthy, do you have any thoughts on how Debbie can break into the international community of elite party guests?
Well, Debbie, what I think is that the easiest way is just you got to make people smile. You got to make people laugh. That's how you become successful. That's how I became successful as one of the world's most well-known people. People know me and my accent right off the top. And so you gotta, and it's from making a name for yourself. You gotta be friendly. You gotta be. If you can make people laugh, that's the easiest way. I'll tell you that. So I just think that's the easiest thing you can do. And look at that, I made it through a whole answer without remembering that I'm narcoleptic.
Oh, I didn't realize narcolepsy was a matter of remembering.
Yeah, you gotta believe in it.
Strange things can trigger it, but I
Welcome
think
back to Are You Smarter?
we'll open up this next question to the whole panel. Brianna and Nikki want to know, how do I trick someone into doing my chores for me?
Miriam.
Marry the chores?
Oh, Jeff. Jeff,
Yeah, take it, Boobies.
You say you're a choir teacher?
Yes.
Can we hear something?
And we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Oh,
Everyone.
So the way you get around chores is by blaming it on other people.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
You don't have eyes. I can't tell what you're looking at.
I am turning my ambiguous nose your direction.
I don't have great peripheral vision. That's the thing about choir teachers.
Explain.
No.
Oh, so the teacher won't teach. I get it.
I teach music. I teach love of music. I teach rhythm and blues.
I didn't realize we were all going to gang up on the choir teacher. We didn't.
I didn't realize either, but I'm used to it. As a woman named Claire Boobies, I'm used to it. I'm used to the kids laughing in the corner where I can't see them.
I gotta tell you, nobody sings that song like you do.
Which one?
The only one you sang.
We didn't start the fire. It just goes burning, world turning. As if I think I know, I can for dough.
I won't do my chores no more. We didn't start the fire.
Wait.
Have any of you addressed how to get someone to do your chores for you?
Miriam!
I eat it and I tried to glaze over that.
I think the easiest way to get out of doing chores is by.
We were so close.
We'll never know.
And that's some good advice. If they wake up and remember, you're gonna wish you'd heard it.
All right,
Is
well, then
being a
we'll move on
comedian
to our
just
next
stupid?
question, which comes from Becca. Becca seems to be having some home issues. Becca wants to know, how do I stop a leaking roof?
Mm. Mm.
I think the easiest way to trick someone into doing your chores is that
No,
you
no, Fox,
Let's
we
go.
moved on.
to where?
Our roof's leaking. How do we stop it?
That's a funny guy. That is a funny guy.
I personally, the way I get a lot of things to stop if they like leaking, dribbling nonsensically, duct tape. That'll do it.
Mm.
Listen, you remember that it was an old infomercial that Billy, what's his name, was selling.
Billy Hayes.
Maze.
I know, Billy. We're good friends.
Mm. Doesn't.
I'm
Flex
sorry for your
deal.
loss.
Listen, put that shit on
I
everything.
like the ShamWow man.
Yeah, you did like the ShamWow man.
He was arrested.
He's not as good a person you think.
He's not the only husband of mine to be arrested.
You
You
were
are-
dating the Sham
Married
Wow
to the
guy?
ShamWow man? He
Yeah.
was not smarter than a 5th grader.
I
Although none of the 3 of you passed either.
do. I know metric system.
You only teach 4th grade.
And you just teach music.
You
Josh?
named 3 historical events from We Didn't Start the Fire.
Give me examples of the metric system.
Centimeters.
Got me there.
Kilometers.
Kilometer softly. Wait, oh, sorry, go on.
I don't know that song.
It's not Billy Joel.
Harry Truman, Doris Day.
See, you know it. You've always
I
loved when I
finish it.
sang
Wait,
that
can
song.
you sing We Didn't Start the Fire, but about the metric system?
Centimeters, kilometers.
You know the two, all right.
Okay, we have one more question that I have to ask
Rochambeau.
you all. This one comes from Faith. Faith wants to know, how would you organize a heist of the Hope Diamond?
Was that the one in the Titanic?
No,
No, that's the
that
heart of
was
the
the
ocean.
heart of the ocean.
Couldn't tell you then.
I would get together 7 of my best girlfriends, and we'd
Mhm.
attend the Met Gala after putting the diamond on Anne Hathaway's neck.
I have a real quick question.
What?
Is the person in the sock John Mulaney? I would
Why
get
would
together
you
7 of
ask?
my closest girlfriends.
It's a little that and Gilbert Gottfried.
It
Let's
is.
be
I,
honest.
Gilbert Gottfried
Lot of
immediately.
references, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I like that.
Goodbye.
That's fun. Do more of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Now,
saucy.
I have another question. Sock, could you sing We Didn't Start the Fire, but about the metric system?
Centimeters, kilometers.
And
Millimeters.
that's the game. We're gonna end it right there.
What the
Fucking
hell?
Holy God! All right. We lost the plot something fierce there, but we
No.
found a different one.
Transformative work.
It was something.
I like when we all talked over each other.
I will say, I think my favorite part though was, hey, Claire, give us an example of the metric system. Centimeters.
It was Haley realizing she said the word boobies like just a little too late.
Oh,
It's exactly what Alex was talking about before we got on air of just saying names.
But you know what? You make gold, and you did wonderfully, and I wouldn't change you for the world.
Make
What's
boobies
that?
out of bong water.
was the We Didn't Start the Fire a given, or you chose that?
I, in my middle school choir, I'm realizing that our choir teacher must have been a Billy Joel fan because we almost exclusively sang Billy Joel songs.
What was your whole thing? You were just a choir teacher?
Middle school?
Not just the best.
yeah,
one.
the heart of music isn't just.
You're right.
But most of the things you saw were not.
the heart
provided
the heart of music isn't just sounds like you are a musician who actively kills people they view have wronged them. Like the heart of music isn't just
Yeah.
is a terrifying, like it is like your name is Maestro and you are a notorious Batman supervillain.
Or
Ooh, yeah. Slice hearts out with your baton.
Oh,
You're
there,
the heart of music is discriminatory. It is not just.
Oh, Debbie Willis Hamlet would like to let the just a chorus teacher.
Yeah, that's
Now,
what I'm
right,
saying.
Debbie, thanks for the Foxworthy thing.
Chorus teachers change lives.
mm-hmm.
They do.
Yeah. Mine told me that I could never sing, and so I never went into musical theater.
Life changed.
Life changed. That's not true. I never had a chorus teacher tell me I couldn't sing.
Why are you lying? Also,
Why are you lying?
No,
Why?
for me, the question is, why would you admit it? Just
that's the thing. Like the number of times that I have lied on camera for comedy, and you will never know it.
I will.
Anytime he says he's happy or taken, go roll back the tape.
I don't think I've ever said either of those things.
yeah, I'm just trying to look back, and I was like, I don't think I.
I don't.
We have time for any more games?
I don't think.
There are more games. There are more games. There is, in fact, 2 more games.
2 more games.
Technically 3, but I'm going to breeze over one because we definitely don't have time for it. Because our next game is 90-Second Detective.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! I have rehearsal at 2:00 tomorrow in Midtown. I want to put this out.
All right, so we got to make this a quick one for Alex so we can make it to his 2:00 rehearsal.
We're gonna do it in 90 seconds, everybody.
Absolutely.
Watch
That's
this.
maybe true.
In the metric system, maybe. Wow, that's okay. Well,
I didn't hear the joke until after, and in my head I thought that's funny.
I was pulling up a timer.
Claire boobies.
Claire Booby.
Claire boobies.
It's not spelled how you would think. B-O-O-B.
Okay, so this game, they're going to have to solve a heinous murder crime. One of them is going to stay. The rest are going to go away. I'm going to make Alex stay because he got to go away earlier. So all the rest of them going to go bye-bye while we discuss the details of the crime. Alex.
Yes.
Here's what you and only you know. The location of this crime.
Okay.
The place where Mufasa died.
So, okay. The Gorge. Got it.
The Gorge, yes.
Yes.
But specifically where Mufasa died. The occupation came from Brianna Bloomer.
No. Where'd the location come from? Don't skip over. Who said where'd the location come from?
Carly Schonecker, which I'm not familiar with you, Carly, but thank you for responding to the suggestion post.
Sleeper agent showed up and said, I'm going to ruin this show.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's fabulous.
Occupation came from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki, a professional crocheter.
Okay.
And then the weapon came from Becca Terrio. Thank you, Becca. The weapon was a rocking chair.
Okay. So the location is the place where Mufasa died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The occupation is a professional. It's a crocheter, and I want clarity on one. And then I guess I can't really put it in the chat. It's just in the chat. Say yes if I'm correct. That crocheting is it's still with needles. That's going to be really difficult because it's not necessarily they're not connected. Okay. Okay, great. And the murder weapon is a rocking chair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I
I believe in you. I'm going to pull up the timer. When the first person comes in, the time will start. And I believe that you will do 90 seconds.
We're going to do this.
Let's find out.
Before I get to Midtown. All
right. Begin. All
right. All right.
Where the Scabada?
All right, Vascara. Scarada.
Yeah.
Oh. Bip, bada, boo, boo. Whoop, swing, da. It's swing, and they do the. Whoa. Take it out, Vascara. Whoop, and they ting, ting, and snip.
Did the juice got that phone?
Screw, but it's not para Kerebe, it's the Baba Badada.
It's ska.
Kahazada, Tadading!
Mhm.
Papa, yeah, la, but,
That's a ska.
but, la, Pafamada, baby. La, that, but only Pape.
That's kada. That's kada.
That's
Oh, let us go. Ama the ska. Yeah. That's ska.
It's the-
That's it. That's ska. Yeah. Oh, let's get it there. Yeah.
But it's the same.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. But it's not ska with a bit of a ska, it's ska with a but it's ska and it ga and it gascado and it ga and it's better mascada. No. Yeah, but it's ska is the ska. The scada is the ska. But it's ska. No.
Like it's
Okay. That is ska. Where is ska?
Mhm.
It's not ga, but it's not the ska, but it's this. It's but it's da.
Ah,
Where the ska? That's what I said. Yeah, ska.
okay, like, okay.
Okay, ska. But it's ska.
Animal.
Okay. This like but it is ska. On that ska that it's key and she damn it.
Right.
This beste yeah and then make the ska.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's the ska.
And then oh, hey.
Yeah, ska.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Spagna, baby, mama. All right. And then
Oh, it's coming out. Oh,
yeah, and he
okay, wait. Let's go. Zapapa?
Mm-hmm.
The conk,
Yeah.
conk.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He.
Uh-huh.
He. Right. Yeah. He. And you. He.
Oh, let's give it him.
And he did it.
Let's give it me. Oh, skabada. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Skabada.
Uh-huh.
Skabada.
Yeah.
Cheers, give it a bit. And boom.
Time. All right.
Yeah, definitely nailed that.
Let's see how everyone did.
No, yeah, we nailed that for sure.
All right, Haley. First off, how long do you think that took?
Like 2 minutes.
3 hours, maybe.
It was one of your best times.
That can't be true.
4 minutes, maybe.
5 minutes and 44 seconds.
That's a best time? Ooh.
Like the one
One,
of.
yeah.
So close to 90 seconds.
Honestly, you hit 30 seconds when Alexis got the location.
What?
Okay.
So that
didn't
just to,
take that
like how
long.
timing works.
Whatever.
So Haley, what was the location?
Pride Rock.
Jonathan?
I said, It's the place where I don't know what it's called, but it's the place where Scar throws Mufasa off the
That's
ledge.
not the same rock?
It's not.
In my
but
head,
that is
that's
literally
okay.
the
That's what
prop
I
of
was
just
referencing.
the place where Mufasa died.
Oh, I just didn't know where that was. I got it. And I thought maybe its name was Pride
That's
Rock.
not how tests work.
Alex tells me that it's called the Gorge.
Oh,
Only
it was,
because-
on,
Yeah.
it was on the tip of my tongue.
All right, but that was the location. What was the occupation?
Crocheter.
Yes, it was a crocheter.
Really?
I like
Yeah.
that Alexis's thing for crocheter was Emily
Emily
Sturgis.
Sturgis.
That's why in the middle of it I went, because I got that you meant Emily Sturgis, but I was like,
Mhm.
hold up.
It's just
So,
And then Haley, what was the weapon?
Rocking chair.
It was a rocking chair.
Oh my God, yay!
done.
We
Yeah.
did it. We did it. We did it.
Yeah,
Why
that was
did I get
absolutely.
no Alexis? I thought I messed up
No.
I think it's because people.
because I was saying
I think it's no. I think it's because people were jumping the gun on
Sturgis.
what the interpretation of the Sturgis was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
oh, Jamie is here. He said, internet sucks. And it makes
Internet.
Internet.
Oh, and specifically like the cliffside, but we got that. We did it. We did that. We.
I
location
do
being-
want to say I understood, and I thought he was born and died on the same rock.
Well, so
like
Scar
all of us,
died
really.
falling off
Honestly,
of
we
Pride Rock.
born and died on the same rock.
Wait, who falls off Pride Rock?
Mufasa.
Scar. No,
They
Scar.
all die on the rock.
There are
No.
multiple lions.
I love Come From Away. That's a great opening number.
All right. We are technically over time, but I want to do one final game. Real quick, we're going to do a lightning round of a game that I am calling I Like My 185 Partners. This is a game where Haley gets to choose which game she wants to play. I'll give them all the prompt, and then they can figure out if they want to make it a 185 or an I Like My Partners joke. Either way, it's going to be a formulaic, pun-based joke. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, then. I like my 185 partners walking into a bar like binoculars.
Oh. I like my partners like I like my binoculars. 2 holes.
Hey.
I like my partners like I like my binoculars scoping me out.
Mm-hmm.
I like my partners like I like my binoculars. I only take them out when I want to look at something more interesting further away.
Oh, 185 British. No, wait. Oh, shit. I can't remember where they call them this at. Anyway, we'll say British. I might be wrong. British binoculars walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm so sorry. We can't serve 185 binoculars. And they say, that's okay. We were just here to look at birds.
That was my joke.
185 binoculars walk into a bar. And they start hitting on the bartender.
Mm.
And the bartender's like, you can sweet talk me all you want. I don't care. I can't serve 185 binoculars. And the binoculars say, but we saw you from across the bar.
We
I would like to
And that's where we're gonna end the game.
No. Oh God! Oh please, 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 please.
Okay, Alex, go.
It's begging.
I like
Jesus.
my binoculars like I like my partners. I use 2 hands when I'm pressing them into my face.
Nice.
All right, that's where we'll end the show. Well done, everybody. Thank you, Alex,
It's gonna
Haiti,
back up on
Alexis,
me.
and Jonathan for being here tonight. Thank you to all of you who are watching the show tonight, whether you came early or whether you came late. We're just happy you came at all.
Jesus Christ. Why are we like this?
We started
Because-
off.
If
Because
you enjoy what
you know
you
what?
saw, you can Venmo us at the IT Crowd. Again, I'm just trying to make enough money to go see my friend Josh Condu stand up tomorrow at an improv show.
Keep the
we love
butter.
you. Anyone have
Hold the city's butterflies hostage. They'll pay you.
Yeah.
Have you considered that?
Oh, God.
Look, that Butterfly Haven is a USDA regulated
Prime.
haven. Like
What do you
I have to
mean
get
USDA?
USDA
That's-
trained.
That's for beef
That's for beef.
and
Yeah.
butterflies.
Beef and butterflies, a new event coming to the
That's what my
Pennsylvania
lower
Women's
back
Health Show.
tattoo
I was
says.
gonna say that's my improv team name.
Beef and butterflies.
Better than
Beef and
pineapple
butterfly.
cum.
Yeah.
You know what my improv team's name is?
The IT Crowd.